Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Bobo, with me as always is Travis.
Hey, guys.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Living the fucking dream. You know why?
Nope. I got an idea why, but go ahead and tell
I'm
me
fucking back, baby.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I didn't see this until right before we started the recording the podcast, but yeah, Bobo's back. Wow, God damn.
Bobo is fucking back.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, and I hope you are, because that means we're interesting. But if you're wondering what we're talking about, we're talking about the Fantasy Movie League. And because we do this every week, and we're gonna update you very quickly, because Bobo crushed it this week.
Crushed it.
Yeah, I listen. Credit where credit is due, and you certainly did. I'm frankly shocked. I didn't think you had it in you.
I knew it all along. My confidence is just soaring after this.
I'm pretty sure you cheated. I'm just gonna say that. I'm fairly certain you cheated. No one goes from being that bad in the past couple weeks to being this good this week. I mean, listen, you crushed it. There's no other way to put it. And
I'm so proud of myself.
So, good for you. So Bobo was in the lead this week. Andres came in second. Tim came in third.
Not just in the lead. I came in about, almost $30 million ahead of second place.
You came $24 million ahead of second place.
We round up here, motherfucker.
Well, if you're going to round up, then go to $25 million. We're not rounding up that much, you egotistical maniac. But, yeah. So Bobo's in first. Andres in second. Tim came in third. Big Red came in fourth. Andy came in fifth. Family Fun Time came in sixth. Frank came in seventh. I came in eighth, which I'm not happy about. Derp came in ninth, and Biggie came in 10th, and leaving two screens blank. That is a bold choice there, Cotton. But
well, if you had the perfect cinema this week, you also left two screens blank.
Oh, is that right? Well,
yes, which is I've never seen this before. So if you look at the perfect cinema for this week, it had 4 of the upside, and what else did it have? I don't like the mobile. I mean, I don't like the web app. The mobile thing, you can find it much easier.
Yeah, I don't even know where you find the perfect cinema.
It's right on the mobile app. It's like right there. It's very easy to see. I don't know about the rest of it though.
I mean, is it under the weekend box office report? Maybe I don't know. I
have a hard time finding it on the the other ones.
It really shouldn't be that difficult. And
true. So if you were to have a perfect cinema this past week, you would have had 5 of the upside, 1 Vice, and 2 empty screens.
Oh, okay.
Which is I've never seen that before. That's very weird.
Right. That is crazy.
I don't know if anybody got a perfect cinema this week, because I don't think anybody would have left 2 screens blank.
Yeah. Well, if I could find it on the goddamn website, I could tell you.
Yeah, the website sucks. It's right on the app. It's very easy on your phone.
Let's see if this is this. No, I don't know where. I don't know where it is. Anyways,
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's fucking hard to find there.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know that this would have. I don't know if this would have swayed my movie picking this week. In fact, I'm fairly certain it wouldn't have. But I didn't realize that movie, The Upside. I didn't realize what that was. It's a remake of a pretty popular French film that also got stellar reviews.
Yeah, and that's the reason I went with it. I do a lot of research on this. I probably spend more than everyone else does in the Fantasy Movie League. Although Derp spends a decent amount of time doing some research too, so I don't know. But I did some research on it, and I felt pretty confident in my pick.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what to say there, because I think you're just cheating. I don't think you do any research. I feel like you have a direct line to Matthew Barry, who is.
I don't know if he's involved with this anymore.
I don't know. Who knows?
I think they sold it.
Oh, well, good for him. So
yeah, good for him. Absolutely.
So let's review the overall standings as well, because Andres.
Yeah, we should do that.
Andres is still in first.
Which if it had been anybody else to get second besides Andres, I would have gone from like 7th place to 1st place in one fucking week.
Yep. Just like you'll go from 2nd to last place in one fucking week, I predict.
Fuck you, Andres. Whoever the fuck you are.
Bobo moved all the way up to 2nd place. I moved down to 3rd. Frank, I don't know where the fuck you were, but you now in 4th. Derp's in 5th. Big Red is in 6th. Andy's in 7th. Tim is in 8th. Family Fun Time is in 9th, with Big E coming in 10th. And Second Breakfast coming in 11th without having played a single week.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
They spent time making a custom profile name too.
You know what? I really kind of hope. I really hope it's one of our listeners that was intent on joining this league and participating in this league, but they did it one drunken night and then forgot their password and said, fuck it.
Yep. I hope that's who it is too.
Because, yeah. I mean, that's...
Because it's not even like they tried, did poorly, and gave up. They just never even went to the trying part.
Right. They signed up. They went through all the steps. And if you're listening, the steps are FantasyMovieLeague.com. The Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, is the league. Travis Bobo, all one word, is the password. You sign up.
Yep, all one word. And it's a lot of fun. Come join us.
He did all of that except for the last step. And that's where you play. So,
well, you did all the hard shit.
He or she. Who knows what Second Breakfast is? I don't know.
I don't want to assume their gender. Correct. He, she, whatever. It could be a group of people. I don't know. It could be like a whole group lottery pool, whatever. You know what I mean? One of those situations going on there.
Oh, that'd be
whatever.
Awesome.
They all can't agree on the pick, apparently.
That's what I'm assuming Andres is. It is a conglomerate of people that are just teaming up to beat us at our own game.
Andres is a cartel of listeners that are out there just to butt fuck us in the Fantasy Movie League every week.
It's 7 different people, and Andres just happens to be the first letter of each other's names. So,
okay, so I guess Andy's playing 2 leagues then. Good for him.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Proud of you, buddy. All right, so you want to move on from this? I want to give a quick update on last week's stuff.
Yes, let's do that.
So first, our end times with the weatherman who apparently said the word coon on air.
Yes,
couple updates about that. Travis did some other listening to people that talked about this as well on more famous radio shows than ours.
Right.
And they don't seem to agree with the fact that it was just a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, and it was even brought up, like it's funny because you and I on this show kind of did almost the exact same piece on it, because although they didn't go as in depth in playing the other people that have made this unfortunate slip of the tongue, but even that knowledge has been brought up, and still people are do not believe that this guy was an innocent mistake. Like, have you ever heard that before, Bobo? Before this, like, have you ever heard Martin Luther Coon Jr. or whatever it is?
No.
I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently it is a thing.
I learned that doing the research for it. I'd never heard of it before, though.
Yeah, I did. We lead maybe some too sheltered lives, I guess. I
don't know if that's sheltered. I don't know. Maybe it is.
I mean, but yeah. So I guess. I guess this is a thing, but I still believe the dude did it not on purpose. I believe he.
Oh, I do too. And so apparently in the last week since this came out, they have started a GoFundMe for him to recoup some money for, I guess there's some, housing and living expenses since he doesn't have a job anymore.
Right.
Legal expenses, whatnot. And I just wanted to read some of the comments on his GoFundMe page that his sister started for him because I thought they were funny.
Okay. Cool.
So here's the most recent one. This is a guy named Rocco. I donated because I too have trouble pronouncing certain words. And being a child of an immigrant, my mother was harassed at work by coworkers because of her accent and word choices. What? I don't. Okay. I don't think an accent had anything to do with it here, by the way.
Listen, who knows? You know, who knows? There's people of Rochester, New York. They don't speak whatever accent that Mr. Capel has.
Here's another one by a guy named Mark. People are human. Try it.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know what it is. Try something. Try it. I don't know.
I just like Fred Fines. It's out of control. ... What does that mean? What does that mean? It's out of control. What's out of control? The use
something, man. Something is out of control.
Right. This is out of control. Please explain more.
Here's another one by a girl named Desi. Send a message to Mayor Lovely Warren, who is the mayor that criticized him at the town in Rochester.
Right. And
demand that she prove intent or hire him back and clear his name. Desi, she doesn't work for the news station. Yes. So she didn't fire him. And B, I don't think that there's going to be any way they're going to prove intent. That's not really how this whole thing works anymore.
Right. Although I tell you, I tell you what, there was something interesting that was brought up that I was listening to about maybe they fired him because, you know, they kind of looked into him and maybe there was other situations of him maybe saying questionable things. I don't know. It is weird that they just.
I am sure, Travis, that if that happened, we would know about them by now.
That's a good point. That's
there would have to have been a coworker that talked or video of it. Trust me, if something else he had done, I am sure 2 weeks later we would know about it.
That's true. I do like. I like Chuck's comment too. Good luck fighting this unfair situation. We stand behind you. Fighting? What are you gonna? He was fired. It's over. There's no fighting this.
Right. There's no fight. They're not going to reinstate him.
Right. It's done. Yeah. He's going to have to go get another job.
And he'll probably have to go red state it, which means he'll have to go to a red state that'll hire him because all the other states are probably out of play now.
I just want somebody on, because you don't have to actually participate in this GoFundMe to leave a comment. I'm surprised that somebody hasn't posted on his page or one of the two pages that we found for him, like something to the effect of, you know what, you were shit at your job anyways. You could never get the weather right. Good for you.
I bet that you can moderate that. I'm sure his sister probably deletes those.
Because the thing about it is, of the people of a newsroom, the weatherman is the most hated person there. Because everybody bitches about the weather people not being able to get their jobs done correctly. So,
Good point.
I'm surprised there's not some more people holding on to that hate.
Well, anyways, so I thought we could update the listeners about that. Yep. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Yep, we'll see what happens. We'll see where Jeremy lands.
We'll see where you land. And if it was intentional, I don't know what your end goal was, but you did it, buddy.
It was intentional. He's just sitting back. I got him right where I want him.
Yeah, he's just sitting at home now with doing the little, the little evil thing with his hands cupped together.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
Twiddling his fingers.
Right where I want him. Ooh, now is my time to strike.
All the chips are falling as they may.
That is true. That is true. So I also speaking of, I don't know if this counts as recapping or whatever, but we never really talked about the Golden Globes that happened. And I don't really want to spend too much time on it, but I'll be honest with you. I did watch the Best Picture, or whatever their version of the Best Picture is, that category. And when Bohemian Rhapsody won, the immediate thought was, oh, maybe we've been wrong. Maybe it's not that bad of a movie.
Can I But here's the thing about Bohemian Rhapsody, and if it gets nominated for an Academy Award, which I'm sure it will by now, if it won the Golden Globe, I didn't know it even won. I don't follow that stuff.
Okay.
So. But I guess it did, right? You're telling me? It
won, and then Rami Malek, the guy who played Freddie Mercury, he won Best Actor.
So we're gonna have to watch that movie.
I would assume so, but
can I just watch the concert of Live Aid '85 and substitute that in its place?
No, you can't.
Fuck.
Because honestly,
worth a shot.
You might actually like this movie.
I might,
and if you do, I'd be very happy that you do, because again, you don't like a lot of these movies, and I'd like for you to at least like one of them.
The thing is, though, Travis, I don't like a lot of them because they're shit, but I do like some of them when they're actually good movies. Right. And I just get upset that they nominate all these little tiny indie art house movies every single year and ignore some truly good movies that apparently are too popular to be nominated. Well, that's what bothers me.
This is your year to shine, then, because
maybe
I'll just say this right now: we're going to do this again this year. We're going to watch the best and the worst movies, and we're also going to do something different where Bobo's going to pick a category. And he's going to pick out the movies that we watch. Whatever criteria you want, it's all on you. And we'll watch them and then we'll discuss them, whether they're good, they're bad.
And a little spoiler for you, Travis, a little teaser. I have made the category and I have made my selection.
You have? All right.
I have. I am ready to go, motherfucker.
Okay. Then maybe off air, that maybe I'll have you clue me in on what those are and I can get started on this endeavor.
I know I can do that for you. That's fair enough.
Or do you think there will be any overlap? Do you think?
I actually think one of them might be.
Okay, because you know what? I think it's. I'd be willing to bet this year the Best Picture. I think Black Panther is going to get nominated. So.
Oh, you think so?
It was nominated for a Golden Globe. So I think it might get nominated. So you may actually have two movies that you like. This may be this might be your year. I don't know. We'll see. So, all right.
We'll see. Anyways,
yeah.
So that's just my little teaser for that, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, it's kind of here and there.
I mean, it's everywhere, right?
Sure. Do you want to get into your topic for this week?
What?
Do you want to get into your topic for this week?
Oh, man, I do. I hope you have something to add on this topic this week, but if not, I got a pretty big list.
I don't really.
So, that's okay. You might think of something. This is going to jog your memory a little bit, I guarantee you. And it will probably jog the memories of all the listeners out there.
Okay.
I have a business background, and I am seeing a lot of very annoying trends lately in marketing.
Okay.
And most likely in product naming in product descriptions that I'm just fucking sick of, Travis.
Okay.
And I'm so sick of it. I've been talking about this for a month. I want to dedicate a whole fucking episode to, I don't know what you call it, like marketing scams is what I've called it, or I've termed it.
Sure.
Where I want to just get my frustration out with these new naming and marketing schemes and why they're trying to dupe you as consumers, because it fucking pisses me off.
Okay. So give us an example.
The first example I have on my list, Travis, and I'm just going to dive right the fuck into it, because why not, right?
Sure, why not?
Applewood smoked bacon.
Okay.
What makes Applewood smoked bacon so much better than bacon?
Because it sounds like they've gone to the trouble to gather some applewood and smoke the bacon with the said wood.
So because it's Applewood smoked, it sounds like it's better and thus a premium product as opposed to just regular bacon?
Right.
I can't fucking stand this.
Okay.
So, Travis, what do you know about Applewood?
Nothing. I'm going to say this is a subject in which I have no background or no expertise.
Then you're perfect.
Okay.
You know nothing about Applewood.
Right.
Would you guess 99.9% of consumers know anything about Applewood?
That is probably a pretty good statistic that I can get behind.
Okay. So, what, as a consumer, would you rather buy Applewood smoked bacon or just bacon?
Applewood smoked bacon.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. It sounds like it's a better product, and I feel like it's going to have more flavor than just regular shitty bacon.
I just can't fucking stand how they just throw these names on products like, oh, because it's Applewood, it sounds like a premium thing. We know what we identify what it was made with now. How the fuck do you, Applewood could be fucking shitwood for all you know. Dude, it could be the worst rock gut wood out there.
But have you not done any, were you going to tell me some statistics about Applewood bacon? Or you're just wondering?
I'm going to tell you for a fact that real fucking people that smoke meat, they don't fucking use Applewood. You know what they use?
Hickory?
Hickory.
Yep. Okay.
That's what you know about fucking smoking meats, bro. You use fucking hickory.
Sure.
So they're only using Applewood, not because it's better, but only because it sounds appealing, which is the worst reason ever to do something.
Well, there are, I was trying to kind of look at this to see if there was any, if there was any reason to actually use Applewood. And, I mean, for some reason, it seems like it gives it a different flavor.
Sure. The same way that different wines give different flavors. It's all fucking tricks.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean,
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm just gonna guess when you're holding meat over a fucking open flame with smoke rising up, it mostly tastes like the smoke.
Right, but that's where the flavor. Yes, you're right. But there's different smoke flavors, I believe. Listen.
Oh, Travis, there probably are. My point is, but they're probably using Applewood not because it's better, but because it says Applewood, and Applewood sounds more appealing than hickory.
It actually might be cheaper too. Who knows? I bet you
it probably is, because Applewood, you grow apple trees for another purpose.
Yeah, there's probably not a whole lot of lumber that I'm sure. I do think Applewood might be a soft wood. So that, it probably also speeds up a process. I don't know.
So you're right about that, Travis. Applewood is not as hard as, say, hickory, oak, or walnut, which are the harder woods you typically use for smoking meats.
Right.
Which actually makes it much worse at it.
Yes, you're right. It would probably take more wood to actually smoke it. Yeah, that makes sense.
But fuck it. It's all in the name of being appealing to you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Listen, people, next time you see Applewood smoked bacon, it ain't fucking better. It ain't fucking worse. It's probably the exact same fucking thing. They're just trying to fucking trick you with fancy words that sound nice and sweet and airy and light. Don't fucking fall for it. You want goddamn hickory smoked bacon like a real fucking person. It's fucking meat.
You know what? You're making me want to go out and get two separate types of bacon and do a taste test.
Let's fucking make it ourselves and do a taste test. Fuck it. We can get some fucking hickory and some Applewood. We'll smoke some meats like men.
You know what? Somebody who I think will do that is Andy. He's got a smoker.
Oh, really?
Yep. I bet you he'd do. I bet you he'd be willing to do this.
I bet you Big E be on board too.
I bet you that you're absolutely correct. So,
all right, we're gonna get some men together. We're gonna have a Prestige Worldwide bacon smoking challenge.
Hey, can I break in here real quick and derail this just for a second?
Absolutely.
Because, in all honesty, last week we talked about my previous job, and I left out one detail that I was reminded of this week that I think is kind of not important, but I think is kind of funny. When I was going for that job, Andy, he was one of my references, and I would love it if he would call in and leave a voicemail about this, because from what I understand, when he was called, it was basically like he was being interviewed for the job. And and apparently, but he gave me a pretty good review. Pretty good review, but I guess. But
reference is the word.
Reference, excuse me. That is. So yeah, because I got the job. It was really not an issue, but but I didn't want to leave that out because Andy has been so helpful in finding me shitty jobs. So.
Good. Thanks, buddy. Now you can help us smoke some meat.
Now help us smoke some meat.
All right.
Next thing.
Moving on. Number 2. Travis, have you seen Domino's new pizzas out there?
They're new pizzas? As in like the newer crust? Or
Yes. You know what it is?
It's garlic?
No. So Domino's has a new pan pizza.
Okay, haven't they always had that?
Well, no, it's new. I guess they've changed something about it, but they're marking a new one now. They have these new, they're called handmade pan pizzas.
Okay.
What the fuck is that shit? Handmade pizza? Last I checked, every fucking pizza is handmade because they don't make them in a goddamn machine, Travis.
Let's not go that far when it comes to Domino's.
Well, here's the point though. The reason they say handmade is because they can't use the words hand tossed, because guess why?
Right, because
they don't fucking toss dough anymore at Domino's. Right. They just take the frozen dough out of the goddamn freezer, put it in the goddamn pan, and bake your fucking shitty pizza.
No, they've got a pizza gun that just shoots out a pizza into the fucking
Probably. But they use that gun, they probably hold it in their hand. So handmade counts. It's not a lie.
That's true. Yeah.
Handmade is bullshit. If you're seeing terms like handmade, handcrafted, hand signature crafted like McDonald's and Red Lobster use, it's slang for we pulled it out of the fucking freezer.
You know what? Hold your horses. Because the reason why I think they say handmade pan pizza is because there's already a hand-tossed pizza.
Okay.
So they do toss a pizza from the freezer to the oven.
Not this one.
Not this one. This one is handmade, which actually, if you think about it, sounds fucking disgusting. Like,
right.
I don't want to think of some like 16-year-old kid working at a Domino's, not Domino's Pizza anymore, just a Domino's, just putting their disgusting, grody little hands into my pizza.
Exactly. Also, there's another, so why would it be better if it's made by hand? Because last time I checked, most of these people aren't as good as a fucking computer or machine anyways these days.
Well, handmade, I think, is just, in that sense, I believe it is just kind of code word for, we take love and care in making this pizza.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Slang for, we can't find another term for it because we actually don't do anything anymore.
Right. So
yes, that's what it is. Listen, don't fall for this fucking marketing bullshit. Handmade pan pizza means every pizza is made by hand, you fucking morons.
Wow, there is, so I'm on Domino's website right now.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot of things that I didn't know that they had.
Uh-huh. They got a lot of shit now, don't they? Because I was also on there looking at all this stuff to find other things that pissed me off.
No, I'm just looking at the pizza options.
Right.
So you have your hand toss, your handmade pan, a crunchy thin crust, Brooklyn style, and a gluten-free crust, which whatever. But the funny part about for me is the sauces that you can get on your pizza. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different sauces you can get on your pizza.
What, which one I hate the most? Pick it out.
I don't know because a lot of these sound really disgusting. I know which one it is. It's the robust inspired tomato sauce.
Yeah, robust inspired? What the fuck does that even mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean shit.
I like that it's just inspired though. Like it's such a shitty sauce.
Who is robust? Is it a person?
No, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But it's just inspired. It's not like we've taken this recipe, which is really good, and we're making it our own. No. You know what? It's kind of like it.
Or it was just the brainchild for it, but it might be completely different in the end. We don't know.
There's Alfredo sauce, barbecue sauce, blue cheese sauce, garlic.
Which sounds disgusting.
Right, that absolutely does. Garlic Parmesan white sauce, hearty marinara sauce, hot sauce. Just fucking hot sauce. Yep.
Hot sauce, Travis.
Mango habanero sauce. That sounds gross for a fucking pizza.
Sure does.
All these people, they hate pineapple on their pizza. And that's acceptable? Fuck you. Anyways, ranch sauce. Whatever. Ranch sauce and then robust inspired tomato sauce. So what is the difference?
Oh no, Travis. Wrong. It's ranch dressing. They don't even use the word sauce for the ranch.
Excuse me. You are correct.
You can just get ranch dressing on your fucking pizza like a goddamn Neanderthal.
Oh my god, I can hear you getting fatter. I just wow. But tell me what the difference between robust inspired tomato sauce and hearty marinara sauce is.
Right.
I would like to three-way. Spoiler alert, we record this via a phone. I'd like to three-way a Domino's and right now so we can ask them what the difference is here.
I will only do that if we can use the Rocker pizza tracker.
Yeah, I mean,
Your order is in the oven!
I mean, I'll buy a pizza from him if it gets me answers. That's all I want. It's just answers.
You're not going to get answers from anyone that works at Domino's. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah, they have a lot of problematic marketing things on their stuff. And their meats, they have premium chicken. So, not all the other meats, beef, bacon, ham, just say like beef, bacon, ham. Right. Then you get the chicken, and it's premium chicken.
Oh, yeah.
So is the beef not premium and the chicken is?
Yeah, the beef and the bacon, beef, and ham. Those are the sub qualities. Like right. Those are the foods that they used to feed to Indians with the reservations. It was the smallpox blankets and this beef, bacon, and ham. But when we get to the chicken, it's premium chicken.
The last meat on the list is salami. Who gets salami on their pizza?
Oh.
That is fucking terrible.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna stop there. I've never had salami on my pizza, but I've definitely had salami in a stromboli, and it's basically pizza, so it's probably not bad.
All right. I mean, I'll give them a pass on this one. Also, going over to the non-meats, here's the non-meats options. I'll read a few until you get to the one that's fucking hysterical.
Okay.
American cheese, banana peppers, black olives, cheddar cheese.
Here it is.
Cheese.
Yep, cheese.
Just cheese. They have all these. They have American. They have cheddar. They also have feta. They've got provolone, parmesan, sliced. Whoa. So they have provolone cheese that's sliced and also provolone cheese that's shredded. I'll get back to that in a second.
Okay.
But then, just cheese.
Just cheese.
Just cheese. What the fuck does that even mean, Domino's?
I mean, I get, because there's not even mozzarella cheese on here. I guess that's what that means. That is
they fucked up.
Cheese. And honestly, I can't think of anything more disgusting on there than just American cheese. Like, could you imagine getting a pepperoni pizza, but with just American cheese?
Dude, who the fuck? It reminds me of, you know that movie Waiting?
Yes.
With Justin Long and Ryan Reynolds?
Yep.
When the guy orders his steak well done, and then he uses ketchup to bring out the flavor of it.
Right. Yes.
That's the guy who orders American cheese on a pizza.
Now, wait a minute. Now, I can see a scenario where American cheese could be good on a pizza. Like if you got one of those.
Yeah, when you have terrible taste in pizza.
No, when you got like one of those cheesesteak pizzas with, not like your traditional pizza.
Okay.
There is an instance, but it does, in a vacuum, it sounds fucking disgusting.
That's true. But anyways, so also I want to talk about the movie Waiting real quick as a sidebar.
Okay.
We should watch that again because that movie is wild problematic in 2019.
I actually just watched it not too long ago.
I just watched it like a week ago.
Yeah. It was on TV for some reason. Yes, and it is problematic, but goddamn, it's a pretty funny movie.
Dude, it is funny, but it's even funnier now because everything they say is taboo. So if people don't know, the movie Waiting is an old movie. It's about 10, 12 years old, but it has a bunch of famous people in it. It's got Anna Faris, it's got Ryan Reynolds, Justin Long, and also the only, and I marked this is absolutely true, the only funny appearance of Dane Cook ever.
That is true. Okay.
Yes, he's hysterical and it's the only time he's ever funny. But it has two jokes in it, Travis.
Right.
Joke one is calling people gay.
Right.
And joke two is banging minors.
That is true. You're absolutely right.
That's it. There are no other jokes in that fucking movie.
But the best part about calling people gay, and if that sentence right there sounds terrible in its own. But I can remember when this movie came out because the way that they do this is they flash their nuts or their dicks at other guys, and if they happen to look, they call them gay and kick them in the ass.
Right.
And we did that. Like,
dude, everyone in the band did that.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, of course you did that.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't do the kicking of them and calling them gay, but we definitely tried to get them to do the bat wing and the brain and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, right. The kicking and the shaming by calling them gay, really quickly fell by the wayside. We really just kept going with the flashing of our genitals.
Right, and getting them to try to look, exactly. But anyways, if people have not seen the movie Waiting, I highly recommend go watching it. However, be advised, it's very problematic in 2019. It's also rated R anyway, so it's actually really funny.
Don't be advised. Just put your big boy pants on. It's okay.
I'm just saying. All right, moving on. I got more things to yell about. Fuck you, Domino's. This shit pisses me off.
Okay, what's your next thing?
Next one is fucking Subway. Okay. So Subway, Travis, what do you know about Subway?
They make subs that previously were 6 inches and 12 inches, and now I think it's just half and whole.
Okay, well, they also have freshly baked bread.
Okay, sure.
Okay, the term freshly baked for you idiots out there means that they pull frozen dough out of the goddamn freezer and put it in the oven the same day.
Sure.
That's all. It doesn't mean the dough's fresh. It doesn't mean your bread is fresh. It means that they just happen to have baked it recently.
Yeah,
They didn't make the dough on premises. They didn't put the dough. It's not a fresh recipe of dough that was put together, mixed together, and it could have been a fucking block of fucking dough sitting in the freezer for God knows how long. Probably since Jared was out there banging minors himself.
Right. You're losing me a little bit on this one. Because
okay, you like frozen dough?
The way, whether it's frozen or not, baking the bread it's better than having rolls just sitting around.
Sure, absolutely agree, but it doesn't mean it's fresh bread.
I guess we're splitting hairs on this one. The other two, you've got legitimate gripes about. This one, I feel like you're reaching a little bit.
Listen, you know what? You don't get it.
You're right. This is a problem with me, and of course not with you.
Of course. I just wanted you to know that before I go on to number 4, okay?
Okay.
Number 4. This one actually is not really so much annoying. It's just they're trying to trick people. And this one actually is a kind of a more serious one.
Okay.
If you're out there shopping for and trying to eat a little healthier, and you're trying to shop for bread or anything, a bread type product.
Right.
If you see the words whole grain or multigrain on like whatever you're buying.
Right.
Just know, or you see the words wheat. Just know that it's fucking meaningless unless the numbers 100 and a percent sign come before it.
Yes.
So, if you're buying whole wheat bread, that is not the same as 100% whole wheat bread. I just want you to know that because they don't tell you this, but unless they're marketing it as 100% whole grain, it's not 100% whole grain, so it's just like eating white bread.
Right. Yeah.
It's not any healthier. Multigrain bread's not any healthier for you than white bread unless it's 100% multigrain.
Right. Yes.
Just want you people to know that because they don't fucking tell you that. They're just trying to trick you because guess what? Spoiler alert, whole wheat bread tastes a hell of a lot better than 100% whole wheat bread because it's mostly white bread.
Right, of course. Yeah,
well, it's not, people don't know that though.
No, you're right. This is a good one, Bobo, because I don't think a whole lot of people know about this.
No, I don't. And I'm trying to, just a little PSA. I gotta have some real truths in here with my whole fucking fucked up scheme of telling you guys what pisses me
off. I don't like it when you're so right. So, can we move on?
So anyways, next time you see that, the 100% is very important. If it doesn't say that, made with 100% or all or something like that, it is basically white bread and run away if that's what you're trying to do to be healthy.
Right.
This also includes if you go to McDonald's and get the honey wheat sandwich bread for the chicken sandwiches, or you go to Chick-fil-A and get the whole wheat sandwich. It's just basically getting the same as white bread. It doesn't make a difference. You're not going to be healthier. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I didn't realize that those were options at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A.
I know Chick-fil-A has a whole wheat bun. It's not 100%. So again, it's just like white bread. I don't know if McDonald's even has that option anymore, but they used to when I worked there a long time ago.
Gotcha. Nope, they got it.
All right, moving on. Number 5. Real anything, Travis. So, Travis,
yes.
What do you know about High C?
About what?
High C, the drink, High C.
Again, nothing.
Great.
I know nothing.
Just like most people, they probably don't know shit about it, other than it tastes delicious.
Right. No, that's
it's also made with real fruit juice.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that doesn't fucking mean anything. I would be much more disturbed if High C was not made with real fruit juice, number 1. But number 2, they don't tell you how much.
Right.
Whenever you see a product that says made with real something, that is slang for we made it with as little of real products as possible because we're trying to cut cost.
We put in as little of it just so we can put this on our on our label.
Right, which is basically 1%. Like, you ever see, American cheese is like, oh, made with real milk. No fucking shit is made with milk. It's fucking cheese. Are you telling me that there's cheese out there that's not made with real milk?
I'm sure yes, there is. But.
Whiz cheese.
But there's like almond milk cheese and like shit like that. But also, I always love when you go and look at American cheese, it's not actual cheese. It's a cheese product.
Correct. But it's made with real something, which God forbid means they made it with a little bit of milk and mostly vegetable oil probably, which is fucking disgusting.
Right.
I hate when they say, oh, made with real something, like it's some fucking special thing. Cause I don't go to the produce section, pick up an apple. Oh, it's made with real apples. No fucking shit.
What, would that be crazy if it wasn't though?
But they don't tell you these things to make you feel better about it being like a real thing. They tell you that because they're trying to trick you into actually understanding that it's not made with fucking anything except chemicals.
You know what's going to be funny when, we've talked on this podcast before about, lab grown meat. And
yes.
so there's going to become a time in our future where products are then going to be labeled now with real meat. Like it's going to sound so weird.
That's true.
But it's going to happen.
That's true.
Yep.
I mean, that's probably true. So, anyways, why don't you guys know that again, if it says real something, it's probably fucking cheap.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You should if it says made with real fruit juice, you should be skeptical. Like, and you should look into it a little bit, just like anything in life. If it's said made with real something,
Right. True.
True.
That's true.
Prison.
Right, so listen.
Now with real freedom.
Let's see here. Okay, here's another one, Travis. This one pisses me off a lot.
Okay.
I see a lot of coffee places doing this now. So whenever they talk about like what kind of coffee they have, it's very trendy now to tell you, oh, it's 100% Arabica coffee.
It's 100% what now?
Arabica.
Oh,
is the coffee bean that they use to like make coffee. They tell you, it's 100% made with 100% Arabica coffee beans.
I've never even heard of this.
Really? I
don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know anything about this.
Oh, okay. Well, like Starbucks and stuff, that's like their marketing. Oh, it's 100% Arabica coffee beans.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a premium brand.
What makes that better?
Well, see, here's the thing, Travis. If you know I'm talking about it, you know that it doesn't, because guess what? Arabica coffee beans are about 60% of all the coffee beans in the fucking world. So, when they're trying to lie to you and make you sound like Arabica coffee is like premium and upselling you, what they're telling you is you're drinking literally the most average coffee around.
Right.
It is not special. It is not unique. Much like diamonds. There's a bunch of this around. It is the average.
Right. Okay.
If you get a random coffee bean in the world, 6 times out of 10, it's an Arabica coffee bean.
Okay.
And guess what? Do you even know? Name me one other kind of coffee bean, Travis. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Colombian? I don't know.
A Colombian's a country.
There's but isn't there? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh wait, hold on. No, I can tell you. I think.
Sure.
Robusta.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's because I'm literally reading an article now. The Arabican versus Robusta.
Great. Okay, so now Travis has named 2 coffee beans. If any of you uncultured swines out there can name a third, call in. 747 banging. Let me fucking know.
Yeah, because.
Goddamn.
That's all I got. But
fuck coffee places. Pretentious selling you $5 literally mediocre shit.
You know what though? Here's the thing. I'm going to turn this one around on you a little bit.
Sure.
Because I think that yes, the aim for coffee places to say this, the Arabica coffee is to make it feel special.
Yes.
However, it does seem like the Arabica does taste better than Robusta. If I'm saying that right.
Again, Travis, you're not wrong, but I'm telling you, it's also the most average. Like everyone has Arabica because it's the most common by far.
Sure, absolutely. It is actually more expensive though, which is weird, and it has a lower caffeine level than this Robusta.
Some other kinds also. I mean, that's true. The Robusta bean apparently is a hardier plant, so it's a little cheaper to grow and harvest.
Oh,
But because people are mostly used to the taste of Arabica coffee, unfortunately what happens is if you don't brew Arabica coffee now, the coffee tastes different than another kind, and you don't like it.
Right, because, again, what I'm reading here is that the Arabica contains about twice as much sugar as the Robusta, or whatever.
Nailed it.
So, yeah, so that, people would, I wonder if this is like a United States versus America thing. I don't
know.
I don't know either.
But just curious. Yeah, you're right though. It's not based on cost, but now because your taste buds are attuned to a certain kind of coffee bean. Newsflash: any coffee you drink from anywhere is probably pretty much the same.
I like how you just let that one go. By the way, I completely messed up my words there, and you just left it go. I said the United States versus America thing. I meant a United States versus Europe thing.
Oh, I thought you meant like people like argue about it in America because some people are like Pepsi versus Coke.
No. I wonder if this is like a United States versus Europe thing where
I don't know
because spoiler alert, Americans like sugar. And
what?
I know.
No, tell me more, Travis.
It's crazy, but yeah. So I wonder if I wonder if there's I wonder if this is worldwide, 60% of it. Or if this is, I don't know.
That's a good question. I honestly don't know the answer to that.
We have to have a barista somewhere in our audience. Somebody needs to
call in and let us know. 747 banging. We'll do some research. We'll come back to this.
Well, I doubt we will, but
I'll update the listeners next week. I might do some looking into this.
Okay, all right.
We'll see. All right, moving on. I got more things to bitch about.
Okay.
Number 7, Travis.
Yes.
What is Burger King's claim to fame?
Flame broiled Whoppers or burgers?
Flame grilled burgers, baby.
Right.
True or false? Five Guys has better burgers than Burger King.
I guess true. I was just talking about this today. I haven't had a Five Guys burger in I don't know how long.
True or false? In-N-Out Burger is better than Burger King.
Yes, but again.
Okay. What is the only two things In-N-Out Burger and Five Guys have in common?
Burgers.
They don't use a fucking flame grill.
No, they don't.
Okay. Burger King is basically telling you that their fucking burgers are inferior because they flame grill.
I'm not going to leap to that conclusion.
Really? Because it sounds like the better burgers all don't use flame grilling, Travis. Name me one restaurant that flame grills their burgers that is better than those.
Well, of the fast food chains, I mean, I don't know any of them. But
right.
I would tell you, I think, and I may be just speaking anecdotally here, but I think a lot of people prefer their burgers on a grill, like at home. And
I wonder though if they actually do, if they do prefer it, or if they prefer their like a Five Guys burger to their own burger.
I don't know. I mean, there's a definite difference between a flat top burger and a flame grilled burger or a grill.
Absolutely,
burger.
The flat top burger is better.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess, but I'm not going to say that just because more people do it.
I'm going to say let's be fair. In a restaurant setting, then I'm not talking about making them at home. In a restaurant setting, it's pretty obvious that the better burgers are the fucking flat grilled ones.
Again, I'm not going to say that because more restaurants do it. Nickelback is not
but
good
name
music.
Me one. I think Burger King has the worst burgers out there, personally.
I really like Burger King's burgers.
You do?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
wow.
I really do. In fact, let me. I'm trying to figure out. Like, if I just want a shit burger, then I'm going to go to a McDonald's. Like, if I'm hungover, I'm going to McDonald's. Also, it's close.
Oh, you haven't been there recently, had you?
What do you mean?
Since they've changed their meat to fresh meat from frozen.
Yes, I did. We talked about this before about the fresh meat versus frozen. I can't taste the difference.
You can't.
No, not at McDonald's.
Oh,
dude.
I really can. I think they taste much better now.
All McDonald's tastes the same. It's funny because you know what? They try to dress up their burgers to like these premium burgers, and when you get it, it just tastes like a shitty burger with like better ingredients. It's like putting it's literally a personification of putting a dress on a pig. And I
mean, but sometimes a quarter pounder just hits the fucking spot, man.
Yeah, sure. When I'm drunk or when I'm in a hurry or whatever. But no,
when you just want to enjoy the worst fucking burger in the world, sometimes that's what you need.
I think I do prefer a Burger King burger above all of the big chains like the McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. I think I might. I don't know. I haven't thought about that one before.
You're really fucking shooting a hole in my fucking argument here. I don't really like it, Travis.
Well, I'm sorry. Listen.
I can't believe you like Burger King. You know what? Wow. I can't believe anyone likes Burger King. I think burgers are fucking dog shit.
Oh no, see, I do like Burger King. If I want like a good burger, then I'll go.
So much.
I can feel the disappointment just creeping in more so than usual.
Well, I'm sticking to my original argument. Flame grilled means it's fucking inferior because guess what? Five Guys in and out, the best ones the best in the business at fucking making fast casual burgers. They don't flame grill them. I
started making the analogy which you stepped all over, but just because Nickelback is the highest selling music doesn't make it good. Like
but Five Guys in and out are better burgers.
I do prefer an In-N-Out burger. But
right. Everyone does.
Yeah, but I don't know what I can't say for sure that is because it is grilled on a flat top.
I'm not. You know what? Causation. I'm not. Listen. I'm not just saying. I'm just pointing that out to you. Just a little fact I'm tossing out there.
All right.
Moving on. We're running out of time. I gotta get to the next one.
You want one more? You get one more.
One more.
You want more?
Ancient grains, Travis. Okay. You see a lot of things out there now made with ancient grains. I think Cheerios has an ancient grains Cheerio.
Give me some of that old grain. I just want old
Travis,
grains.
Name me one ancient grain. I'll wait.
20-year-old wheat.
Right. I don't know any fucking ancient grains. I can't name one. Neither can you. So what makes them so fucking great?
Because they're ancient. They've got to be. There can only be a few of them left, right?
You know who likes ancient grains? Fucking baby boomers and the greatest generation. You know what they're also doing? Ruining America. Stop
Dying
it.
Quickly.
That ancient grain was on. I'm like, what? Why don't you just name the grain? What kind of grain is it? Is it like some cool grain that we're all seeking? Like, is that what it is? No. If you go look at the list of what ancient grains are, they're fucking old names you've never heard before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, now I see what ancient grains are. Yeah, they're just not they're not widely known grains.
Right. Bullshit. It's just marketing. They just call them ancient grains so they sound distinguished, just like old people.
Yeah, except they lump them in together. Like,
why? If it's so good, it should have its own category. Like, we don't lump fucking wheat and buckwheat together.
I don't know. That's where fucking quinoa came from. That shit's gross.
Well, I don't mind quinoa. But anyways.
I've tried it. I don't like that. But I'll tell you what, one of my new obsessions is farro, which is an ancient grain, and that shit's great. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I got. I got more, but you know what? We're out of time.
Hey, listen, maybe we'll come back to this. Probably not. But all right, let's move on to some end times real quick, shall we?
Yes, but first, we'll have to pick a poll for this week. Are Burger King burgers better than McDonald's?
I'm in with that. Okay.
Okay. All right. Moving on to end times.
Okay. You explain this.
So, this is a fucking awful one. I feel, okay. I'm just going to jump into the story.
Yes, please.
So, at a healthcare facility I believe the name is the Hacienda Healthcare?
Yes.
Or Hacienda Healthcare, which is a facility in Arizona. Apparently, a woman in a vegetative state gave birth, which is interesting because she's 29 years old, the victim.
Right.
And she's been incapacitated since she was 3, Travis.
Oh, I didn't know it was since 3. Wow, okay.
Since age 3.
Ooh.
She gave birth back on December 29th.
Yeah. Year 29 must have been a good year for her. She must look real good with that feeding tube.
The CEO resigned after the news surfaced like right away because this is like a gross negligence of care, a miscarriage of care for someone who can't care for themselves. Yeah. I mean, this story is horrifying.
Yeah, like this is insane. Like,
yeah, this story's been all over the news. It's getting a lot of national press because just how horrifying it is that a woman in a vegetative state gave birth to someone, and they don't know. They have no leads yet.
Right, because I mean,
on who the father is.
I guess ethically you can't have cameras in in those rooms? Because
I don't know if it's ethics or not. But they did not have cameras in the room.
Well,
so
I would assume
they're going through the process of trying to get the DNA from all the men who worked at the facility in the last 9 months.
Wow. This is I just can't imagine somebody who's walking through a facility like this and just licking their fingers yeah, I'm going to get with one of these.
It reminds me of, you've seen Kill Bill, right?
Yes.
What happens to her in Kill Bill?
Right. It's the same thing. Well, not the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
Right. Except with.
And I'm sure that's what happened. I'm sure probably someone was making money off of it.
I guess, dude,
It'll come out. We're going to find the answer to this. There's too much national attention now, so the police are going to take it seriously enough that we will find out what happened.
I mean, I guess I've had some desperate times in my life, but I've never been this desperate.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the lonely nights start to creep in there for a while, but I'm not what? This doesn't even sound like fun to me. What are you gonna do?
Glad you said that.
Right? I mean, dude, I don't know. I don't understand having sex with somebody who's incapacitated, in a vegetative state or any other kind of incapacitated. But so, I don't understand this mentality. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know.
It's fucking horrifying to me to read this story. So
it's it's crazy.
The other part is I find people are also getting upset and up in arms about. So when they called 911, the nurses saying this lady's having a baby, they were like, "We had no idea she was pregnant," and people were like, "How the fuck can you not know that?" Well, as it turns out, people in vegetative states might not show signs of pregnancy.
Right.
Which is wild to me that that's a thing, but I guess some articles have come out about that, and experts have come out and talked about that because they get the same number of calories every day. They might not have had a swollen belly. They might have actually lost weight to cover it up. Oh, because the calories being used for that would be used to make the fetus.
Right.
And it might take away from other fat stores in their body and stuff.
Do you think there's
that is actually, even though that sounds ridiculous, they might not have known that.
Do you think there's an employee out there right now who's just be like, you know what? This is just my luck. I have sex with an incapacitated woman one time and she gets pregnant. What the hell?
One day.
I let the urges take over. I let my dick do the talking. And all of a sudden, now I'm a dad.
I'm going to ask one question. And then we're gonna wrap this up. Because
okay.
This is one question I've struggled with this whole thing, okay?
Okay.
Would you tell the kid how they were born?
Shit.
I bet you never thought about that until I just asked it to you.
I hadn't thought about that.
And I really don't know the answer to it.
Yes, I believe you have to tell them.
Do you?
Because at some point, especially in this day and age, at some point everybody Googles your own name. And
the kid might not know their name. They could name a different name. I'm just saying.
That's true.
A lot of people are adopted, never find out they're adopted.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
That would really fuck me up if it turns out that's how you were born. Hey, by the way, Travis, remember how you thought you were your mom and your dad's kid? Well, turns out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
I would assume this kid is going to go to the grandparents or whoever.
It's going to be raised by someone in the family. That's all they've said.
Right. So it may be kind of obvious that they're not their kid. You know?
Maybe. But again, I don't know. I'm just saying.
What if the kid is mixed race? That it's abundantly obvious that yeah. What if there is some sort of deciding factor that makes this choice for them?
I don't know. I'm just that question to me is that could really wreck you mentally, though.
I'll tell you what. You know what I thought about reading this article is this woman who was in a vegetative state went through labor and gave birth to a healthy child from what everybody's saying. Does this ever become a useful tool in the sense that, for women that want to give their kids up for adoption, but don't really want to go through the childbirth part of it, could they be put in a comatose state so they can give birth without actually having to go through the pain and all that kind of stuff of it.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. So
wow. Good question, Travis.
I don't know. We have the technology.
We've proven that it can happen. I don't know what the... okay. Good question. If you're a medical expert, call in 747 banging and let us know what you think.
Or if you just want to tell us how fucked up we are, that is fun too.
Hey, listen, we're on the side of this is fucked up, all right? We're not fucked up.
I mean, listen, it's a sliding scale. This guy is the whole way at the end, and we're somewhere on this scale. Of the fucked up to non-fucked up scale.
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, 747 banging. It is Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I got to promote the Instagrams and stuff more. So PW the podcast is our Instagram. It's our Twitter. It's our Facebook. Go ahead and like our pictures. Comment on our Facebook. We post all the stuff there. We post the episode recaps weekly. You can find most of our stuff through, by going through the Facebook, the Instagram, we link to the website, things like that.
Right.
The website is pwthepodcast.com, and you can find the podcast, Prestige Worldwide, the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever good podcasts are hosted.
Yep. If you don't mind subscribing and then also giving us 5 stars on iTunes or whatever service that you listen to, ratings do help. So help us out.
Yes, absolutely. They really do help us. So we would appreciate it.
Also, if you happen to be illiterate, the number is 747-226-4464.
Thank you, Travis. Good job putting that in there. Yeah, I forgot. They'll give you some space for that.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, we've made up amicably. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next week.
See you next Thursday.